Indianapolis Colts taking on the Denver Broncos.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get drunk, talking, face. Out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Harvey. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Bombers, bombers, bombers. Oh, my second.
They'll go play action with Nix. He wants it all for the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they function throughout.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
49-yard line.
Oh, my son. Ready. Captain. Hey, motion. Throw. Olay.
To throw is Nix. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Oh, my son. Ready. It's hot.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9.
Oh, my son.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Gets it underneath. Here's Harvey. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Bombers.
They'll go for it. Here's Nix. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Nix. That's to the running back, R.J. Harvey. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Up the middle, it's Harvey. And he'll take it into the end zone for a down score. R.J. Harvey, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Broncos are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8. Now Jones. A throw on the money there to Doolin. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Brings up 3rd and
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Throwing Jones. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44. Good starting position for the Broncos here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Off the play fake, here's Nix. He's got a man, it's his fullback. Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
Now it's Nix. He finds Sutton crossing the formation complete. And Sutton will have a Broncos first down as he'll take this down to the 44-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Open man, and again it's Sutton. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
On play action, here's Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to the air with Nix. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 25-yard line.
That's good for our Broncos.
Here's Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. at the Colts 17-yard line.
Nix to the air. Throw left side complete. That's McLaughlin. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
A gain of 4 yards. That's another
To throw, here's Nix. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Now the first carry for their fullback. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
first down and goal to go.
McLaughlin will take it in. Touchdown, Denver.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands, though.
No.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go. 18 card.
Operating from the gun, Jones. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll be brought down around the 7-yard line.
Well, they're certainly not giving much help to their defense, are they? Because for the 2nd time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's got it. And he takes it into the end zone across the chalk. Now there is a flag down, but I think that's offsides on the defense.
Yeah, I think that's going to stand, partner.
What's good on the extra point? 21-0 our score after 1.
21. Colts, nothing.
Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it as we resume action. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they finally get to it out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with it. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Running Looking straight ahead, Taylor. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
First down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That one finds Pierce right side. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage. That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big third down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
From the gun on third down, Jones. And he's going to get this inside the 30. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
Now a play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Off the play fake, Nix. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds. The throw to him a little too far at second down.
It leads to second.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Now is 2nd and 10.
Hold on, set. Ready. Ready. Return.
The give is to McLaughlin. And he'll use his blockers to get this up over the 20 to the 21. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Hold on, set.
Throwing Nix. And he is caught. And out across midfield down to the 45. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
What my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
Nick's going to keep this himself. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10.
They'll go play action with Nix. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Adam Troutman from 19 yards away. And the Broncos continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead.
Colts, nothing. Will Lutz to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10.
Here we go, set.
1st down.
Back to throw. Jones. He finds Wilson. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's got Pierce. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Alec Pierce, 26 yards. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game.
Colts 7. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, it might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
Now this airmail to the sideline. It's incomplete. And there don't appear to be any flags forthcoming. Maybe a little fortunate there. It's 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Captain. Ready. Bombers.
To throw is Nix. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half.
This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach. And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
They go play action here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Nix. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. They'll run for the first time of the day. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield.
4-yard loss on the play. Second and goal at the 9-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hicks. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll set up the screen. It's McLaughlin. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down.
Well, there certainly was a lot going on that play. Every option in the end zone covered. No place to go with the ball. Had to swing it out to the back. A good job running and getting him tackled in the open field.
The kick by Lutz is good. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Now Jones. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Talanoa Hufanga. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 18 yards there, and it'll be a first and goal.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down,
Kyle Pitts, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Broncos continue to pull away here this first half. Lutz with the extra point. And a rout is on here in this first half.
38, Colts 7.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to their lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try to put some points on the board.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Anthony Gould on the return. The Colts take over first and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside. No success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Again, it's Taylor. And the defense closes quickly there, and they'll get maybe a yard to the 33. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game, and I think it's been led by what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
Fourth. Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline.
Marvin Mims on the return. The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Hold on, son. Ready.
They'll start on the ground. Here's Bidet. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And that's a great run. And this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half. You've got...
On the ground, here's McLaughlin. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Here's McLaughlin. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Hold on, son. Ready? Ready?
They'll run. It's McLaughlin. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Lots of plays on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Hold on, son. Ready? Ready? Ready?
Carry from McLaughlin. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed.
Ready? Ready? Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Jaleel McLaughlin, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos have got it on cruise control. Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Lane opens here. He's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
In every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And in 2 plays just like that, they're already operating in the red zone.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about. But big plays,
this. Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pumps from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Go!
Back to throw. Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing Jones. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown! Tyler Warren from 8 yards out. And the Colts are able to at least get one score back. Now the extra point. So they get one score back, but still a long ways to go here in this 3rd quarter.
Colts 14. Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Sanchez now. He'll kick it away following the touchdown. Sheds off the tackle. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. Just what you want on a 1st down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
46-yard line.
1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2 yards to go, 2nd down.
Oh, my son! Ready! Ready! Ready!
Now a handoff up the middle. McLaughlin will be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, it's McLaughlin. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. 74 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, McLaughlin. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll keep it on the ground. It's McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down right around the 41-yard line. good yards there on the run, and now third down.
It's a gain of 9.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is...
On third down, McLaughlin. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of a run. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ball game. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself, because they're just letting it happen to them right now.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. Spins by. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 31 yards there and a first down. Oh, you hate that for him. He gets so close on the big run, but has him in excellent position.
And I know there's plenty of competitive spirit on the defensive side of the ball, but part of me wonders if they would have just preferred him to go ahead and take it into the end zone rather than dealing with him again on a likely carry on this down.
Harvey looking for a signal, but none forthcoming. They stopped him shy of the goal line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from the 1.
Oh, my son! Ready! My name is... Hey, Sean, let's go! To the right, yep. Motion, motion. 8, motion, motion. Hey, Sean, let's go! To the right, yep. Motion, motion. 8, motion, motion. Hey, Sean, let's go!
They'll go. Here's Harvey. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Lutzel looked to add the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Broncos 52, Colts 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go!
On the counter, it's Taylor. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down.
Let's go! Bronco 80! Ready?
They go to the ground again with Taylor. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
Sanchez on to punt here as he sends this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Nick's going to give to Harvey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 74 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Hate to be blunt, but it is just continuing to prove to be the case that this O-line is manhandling this D-line right now.
They deserve to roll up their sleeves and show up their biceps because they're doing exactly what you just described, manhandling the defensive front. They've got the leverage. They are powering through, and they're controlling this game.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Denver.
So try it again. Started me over right back at the end.
When's the last time you were afraid? I haven't been afraid a day in my life.
The dead don't die, the hearts still